Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are in MyTeam and this is the Miami Grand Prix. We are running a special livery this weekend, the red, white and blue for the American flag. So now we are just going to head into practice. So now then, on to our first flying lap around Miami. My outlap was the first ever lap I've done on this circuit, and into turn one we just lock the brakes up. And now we are just going to try and post a lap time here in the Miami circuit. And we're going to come across the line to finish our lap, and it's a 1:34.5 around Miami, which I'm decently pleased about it, considering it's my first ever laps around Miami. So this is what the livery looks like from the outside. I feel like it looks pretty good, to be honest, and like you can see there the red, white and blue. So now then, after qualifying's done and dusted, we finish P21 and now it's just onto the formation lap, and we're going to cut to when we are lining up for the grid. So this is quite an awkward one because it's on a little bit of a bend, so we're just going to line our car up. It's not perfect, but it's okay. So then we are ready to start the Miami Grand Prix. It's 5 red lights and away we go here in Miami. We get not a very good start. We try and cover Esteban Ocon off, but he just comes down the inside of us. We're going to look to send it, and we do. Can we get Albon? We can't. We make a bit of contact with him, and we're just trying to cut Stroll off there. So now then, up towards turn, I don't know what number turn it is, but the fast left, and we have our teammate Enzo Fittipaldi on the side of it, and we just cut him off there, which was quite legal in my eyes. Like, just gave him enough space but just pinched him into the corner. So now onto the back straight, we need to defend from Lance Stroll, and he's coming at us, and it's going to be side by side. It's going to be side by side going down the straight, and it's going to be a case of who is going to break the latest into the left-hander. But then he started coming back at us again, and we had to brake, and this is on lap 4, and we had to brake him there. But now then, onto the back straight, our teammate Enzo Fittipaldi is coming back at us. We're getting a slipstream with him, and we're going to look to send it down the inside, and we're going to make contact. We do a tiny bit, we make a bit of contact. I feel quite bad for him, like that was my fault, and he had to come into the pits for that as well. Oh, I actually feel really bad that I should just be patient. But then Stroll just turns in on us, and we get bodywork damage, and so that is a bit of karma for us then, maybe, because we caused our teammate to have damage, and we have damage ourselves, so that's a bit of karma, really. And then as we are accelerating, we hit Lando Norris. I didn't even know he was there, and he's just come out of the pits, and he's got to go back in now. So yeah. And then now onto lap 8, and Fittipaldi is coming back at us. So we know how it ended last time. He pulls out from alongside us, and it's going to be side by side going into this corner, and I outbrake myself, and he comes back across us now, and we have full wing damage, and we have to come into the pits, and the full course safety car is deployed here in Miami. So Fittipaldi actually had damage as well, so we have to double stack, and we are going on to the hards so we can try and get to the end of this race. So now we are behind Latifi and getting ready for the safety car restart. So we are alongside him waiting to go green, and we have gone green now, and we get the exit we wanted, and we couldn't allow him to get in front of us because he is on the soft tyres and I am on the hards, and Fittipaldi has actually got past him as well. So now then, into turn 1, it's 3 abreast, and we are in that sandwich, and Latifi gets us down the inside, and he's just done 2 in 1 corner there. That's a really good move from him. And now we are coming under threat by our teammate and into the fast left-hander. We are just going to stay ahead, and he's still right on our tail, but we're going to survive this one. So nothing else really happened apart from a couple of people making pit stops, and I don't know why there was a safety car. I think it was because Lando Norris had a little bit of an off and went into a wall because he has no front wing, and he's coming to the pits now. So Verstappen is behind us, so we're going to have to defend that on a safety car restart. So now on the safety car restart, we have Valtteri Bottas in front of us, and we are just hanging back a bit more, and we're going to go for it, trying to stay alongside him, but he gets a better launch than us from that restart, and Verstappen might have a look at us into turn 1, so he is, and we just have to be careful. He's going to try and go round the outside, and we just lift off the brake and put a bit of throttle down there, so we survive that. And this is where we're going to be under threat from Verstappen. He's going to be side by side with us going down this straight, and who's it going to be last on the brakes, me or is it going to be him? We're going to find out. So it's still side by side going down the straight, and I'm going to try and brake the latest. He gets his left front on my right tyre, which makes it harder to turn, and we're now going to be coming under threat by Yuki Tsunoda as well, but we are just going to hang on. We're just going to hang on by our skin of our teeth into this part. I hate this part, but yeah, so now we just got to keep it nice and tidy through and onto the back straight. But Yuki Tsunoda is going to be side by side with me into the hairpin. Who's going to break the latest? We're side by side, even going through this corner, and we are able just to get the power down that bit earlier, so we're just going to see the position out. But we're going to come under threat again because we go deep, and Yuki Tsunoda's already got us down on this straight, and we're going to try and just keep the slipstream with him. We are kind of closing, but it's not going to be enough. He's just going to see this position out, and we have to think about Verstappen now as much as we want to think about Yuki Tsunoda. And again, we always lock up into them slow corners, and Tsunoda's going to have the position. So then onto the back straight, we are coming under threat by Verstappen, but there's another safety car. I looked at all the replays and I had no clue why the safety car had come out. It's just truly unbelievable. And this is the third safety car now, and the last one was for Lando Norris, but this one's for nobody, so it's a bit weird. So then, as the safety car is coming in, this might be our chance to get 13th back, as we are running in 14th now, and we are just up the gearbox of Yuki Tsunoda, and now he just gets the jump on us, so we're not going to be able to get that position back, which is quite unfortunate, but he's already pulled a second to us. So now we just need to focus on that stroll. We've already had contact go into this corner, and we're going to be alongside again with bang wheels, but we're just going to edge it out. So now we just need to keep calm and focus on this back straight. So now onto the back straight. This is Lando Norris actually, and we're going to be side by side banging wheels, and I've actually keeping up with him, to be honest. But again, like it's been so many times in this race, who's going to be last on the brakes? He's trying to get into the points. We're just trying to get as good a result as we can, and we brake early so we can look for a switch back, but it doesn't work, and we look for an inside route into that carousel, but we're just not going to have it. So now onto the back straight, we are banging wheels with Guan Yu Zhou, and we don't want to give up this position, because then we'll be in 16th, and who's going to be last on the brakes? I've got the outside line, he's got the inside line. We look for a switch back, but we're going to try and go down the inside, but we can't. He's just got the better traction, and I'm on the slower tyres here, and it hasn't really paid off. And then on lap 26 into the chicane, our left rear tyre hits the concrete barrier, and we get spun around by it. So that's not very good, and we are just going to try. We need to pit because we have no front wing at all. To be honest, we stayed out for another lap because I didn't even realise we had wing damage. But as I was saying earlier about the tyres, our right front lets go and we spin into the hairpin, and this is just turned into such a devastating race for me, and this is what it looks like from the outside view. Our car still got no front wing on it because I didn't realise, and it just lets go, and we end up going onto two wheels very briefly there, and this has just been a tragic end to this race. We are plumb last, about 20 seconds behind Latifi, and we've still got to come in yet, so it's just been a terrible ending to this race, and it looks so promising as well. So we're now coming to the pits. We're just going to go onto the soft tyre, and I don't even think we're going to end up doing the whole 29 laps, because I think we're going to get lapped, and we're going to get lapped, and it's so annoying because we was on for like a P15, 16 finish at one point, and just to top it off we get a penalty for leaving the track. So yeah, it's just been a very bad ending, which could have been so good for... I could have even had points, to be honest, if I'd have made the right strategy calls, but my tyres just died and I'm just getting lapped here, and Alonso's in 4th, really close to Lewis Hamilton, so this battle might be quite interesting. And Alonso's going to have a go at Hamilton here, and he's trying to go side by side, and he just misses out, so I think he's just going to have to settle for 4th, and we are about to get lapped by George Russell, and I generally just slammed my steering wheel. I was so frustrated at this point. It was just silly mistakes, really, and as soon as we spun I knew that it was over then. So it hasn't been a very good end to this race, and now we are just going to slow down and let these couple of cars go through, and Perez might try to have a look at George Russell. He does. Russell looks up. Can Perez go through? No, he can't. I'm really baffled at why Perez didn't go for it there, but we are going to finish last, and Fittipaldi ended up retiring, so it's just not been a good day for us as a team as a whole. So Ferrari ended up winning again. It's been a very dominant season for them so far, and Verstappen got driver of the day. So here are the celebrations from Ferrari. Very well deserved race. The next race will be in Monaco, so that'll be interesting. And Carlos Sainz leads the World Championship, and Ferrari now lead the Constructors. So if you guys have enjoyed today's video, feel free to slap a like and subscribe, and see you soon.